Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Josie and today I'm going to be sharing with you some books that I completely forget reading. Yeah, so I thought today I would sit in front of my Goodreads page and scroll through all the books that I've read and figure out what books I have no memory of reading or no memory of the plot or characters or anything like that. And I feel like this isn't something that's discussed much within the YouTube and BookTube and reading communities, is that sometimes we just forget reading a book. So I know this has been a problem for me in the past, but I will read a book and then several months later have no recollection of reading it, have no idea who wrote it, what the plot was like. Maybe I won't even remember the title sometimes, but I feel it gives me some anxiety to know that, like, you know, I invested time into a book, but yet it's not sticking in my mind. So I'm trying to move away from beating myself up over not remembering books and more just trying to focus on in the moment things that I can learn from the books that I read. So yeah, I just thought I would do this as kind of a funny way to poke fun at the facts that not all readers have superb memories. And in no way am I trying to pick on authors or pick on the books that they wrote, because honestly, I don't remember hating any of them. I just have trouble remembering them. So the first book we have is a book I only read like 3 months ago, and that book is Dating Down by Stephanie Lyons. I have no memory of reading this or what the plot was about, but I think it was written in verse. I don't know. See, this is funny. Like, I read it 3 months ago and I can't even remember the plot. So the next book I'm going to share with you, I actually have vivid memory of reading. I remember the writing being just very deep and dark and captivating, and the plot was just very weird and unpredictable, and it was a weird experience of reading the book, but I remember loving the book. But for the life of me, I cannot remember the title and author of the book. And after researching my Goodreads page, I found out the title and author of that book was 33 Snowfish by Adam Sapp. I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah, you can. So, I don't know. I love the book, but honestly, like, if you were to quiz me on the title and author of this book a week from now, I couldn't remember it. The next book I'm going to show, it honestly pains me to my core to have to say this because I'm such a big fan of this author and who she is in real life, and that book is Seriously, I'm Kidding by Ellen DeGeneres. I have no memory of reading this book, nor do I have a memory of what the book was about, what content it covered. I remember it was slightly funny, but yeah, I have no memory of reading it, and that hurts me so bad because I'm such a big fan of Ellen, but that's just how life is. Sometimes we forget things. The next book I have to share with you is one that I think is going to cause a few of you to seriously question the function of my memory skills, and that is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Everyone went crazy about this book on BookTube several months ago, and I read it and I remember it being okay, but that's all I remember about it. I don't remember the plot or the characters or whatever, but I guess that's kind of a good thing because I have to reread this book this year for a book club that I'm in, so that will be exciting and hopefully I can remember it the next time I read it. So the final book I'm going to share with you is kind of embarrassing because it is written by one of my favorite authors, and that book is Panic by Sharon M. Draper. I really don't remember what this book was about. I don't remember the characters or the plot or anything, but I do, however, remember that it was very captivating in true Sharon Draper style. It was very captivating and it did fall in line with all of her other books, but yeah, I don't remember anything about it. So I think that this entire task of going back and looking at books that I've read but have no memory of reading can be summed up in a Maya Angelou quote. And I actually have this quote printed on a t-shirt that I had to wear when I worked in a hospital this summer, and that quote is, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." And I think that this is so incredibly true. I forget what these characters said, I forget what these characters did or what happened in these stories, but I don't forget how the stories and books made me feel. Like, I remember the mood that they set me in and the emotions that they evoked. And I think in the end that's the most important. So if you're like me and you kind of stress out about sometimes forgetting every single plot twist and character name of every book you've read, know that it's okay because how a book made you feel is always the most important. So that's all for me, guys, today. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with another one. Bye!